to where we're at now, I suggest you go back into my lives and start watching them and get up to where we are, guys, because we are getting even better as the issues go on. So let's fire straight into it, shall we? The mighty Avengers. Vengeance is ours. The fool. Why did he do it? Let's see if we can recap our entire previous issue in only 30 words. The powerful swordsman wanted to join the Avengers, but was rejected because of his questionable past. Hence, he trapped Captain America, expecting to force the others to accept him. Until... We're too late. The swordsman pushed him. No, he didn't. I saw it. Cap jumped. He did it for us, so that we wouldn't surrender. But he still has a chance if we move fast enough. Moving at such great speed that his body seems nothing more than a blur, Quicksilver seizes a nearby TV antenna, wrenching it loose with a lightning-like thrust. He's only fallen 10 feet so far. Then spinning around like a human tornado, the mutant master of speed creates a powerful, artificial wind gusher of incredible force. I can only keep this up for another few seconds, but it will give the others time to act. Quicksilver didn't disappoint me. This vortex of air is slowing my fall. Now if the others come through, and one of the others is already primed for action, I've got to hand it to him. He's still trying to hold still, knowing what I'm going to do. My hands, they're free. Hawkeye did it. Quicksilver is weakening. Only the Scarlet Witch's hex can save Cap now. I did it. I caused those rivets to pop out, loosening the girder alongside of him. Ting, ting, ting. Perfect. That girder dropped right in place. Phoom. Now with my hands free for balance and a chance to somersault to safety, I'm back in the fight again. A second later. Okay, Speedy, grab Cap's shield and get going. I resent the tone with which you address my brother. It is not for you to give the orders. Relax, doll. Would you rather take 'em from the swordsman? Good work, Quicksilver. I had a hunch you wouldn't foul me. You choose a dangerous way to play that hunch, Avenger. Meanwhile, many feet above, the swashbuckling swordsman watches with cold, unblinking eyes. They're far more dangerous than I thought. Individually, each one is an enemy to be respected, but as a team, they are practically unbeatable. I'm not afraid to tackle anything that lives, but even for the swordsman, there's a time to rest and lick your wounds. I'll hold them at bay long enough to make my escape. His swinging sword is just ripe for another hex. I can hardly see him for the sudden blur. Huh? Where did that girder pop up from? Tring! You will see him now. That sudden rush of wind, that shadowy, speedy form. It's Quicksilver. And now, swordsman, you'll learn what it means to attack the Avengers. Melodramatic phrases won't frighten me, son. I've never even seen anyone I couldn't beat. My blade will slow you down. Where'd he go? I don't... Ah, there you are. Didn't think I'd see you, eh? That plank. No time to dodge it. On the contrary, I hoped you'd see me. Just a little closer now. Although I cannot outrun your attack, my sword can do my running for me. Quicksilver, enough! Leave him for me. The privilege is mine. Captain America. Very well, Avenger. Turn, swordsman. Turn and face me. Hling. I'll do more than face you. I'll make you wish you had never heard of the swordsman. Not that way you won't. Cling. No matter what your sword can do, my shield can counterattack it. And once the power of your sword is gone, the swordsman will be through. Something's happening to me. I feel strange, as though I'm losing control. No, you don't. No trick will save you now. All of you, stay back. Whatever he tries, I'll handle it. It isn't a trick. He's in shock. Look at his face. He's turning pale. Something is wrong. Look, before our eyes, he's vanishing. It isn't possible. His only magic lies in the swordsmanship. This isn't my doing. It must be one of you. And then there were, and then there, before the startled eyes of the assembled Avengers, the once swaggering swordsman fades into apparent nothingness. It looks like you were robbed of your victory, Cap. The swordsman escaped us. Escaped? I wonder. He didn't vanish willingly. But how did it happen? Surely none of us had the power. It's your fault, Winghead, if you had let all of us attack him. I agree with Hawkeye. We're supposed to work as a team, and that means all of us. Pietro, Hawkeye, this is no time for us to squabble this way. We have to learn what happened to the swordsman. What's the diff? If we do find him, Cap will probably blow that bit again. Quiet, all of you. You've said enough. If it's a battle you want, Hawkeye, it would be a pleasure, you shield-slinging square. But I don't pick fights with older men. You're both too hot-tempered. That is why I, Quicksilver, should be leader. Without another word, Captain America turns on his he and heads for Avengers HQ, followed by the others. None of them noticing the evil pair of eyes that have watched the entire incident, although their owner is half a world away. The same eyes that now regard a mystified swordsman with diabolic amusement. Where in blazes am I? And how did I get here? Then, the energy from a jeweled ring sets powerful forces into motion. Those oversized doors are slowly swinging open. Whoever's behind all this must be on the other side. Enter Swordsman. I give you leave to stand in the presence of true greatness. Who are you, mister? And what's all this hocus pocus malarkey about? Men call me the Mandarin, and you will soon learn that this is far more than the malarkey you speak of. The Mandarin? I always thought of you as a legend, an old wives' tale. That is as I wished. It is not yet time for the world to be aware of me, or of my plan for complete domination of this unsuspecting planet. But at this moment, his desire to destroy the Avengers, and I have selected you to be my agent. What are they to you? As a group, nothing. But my most hated enemy, Iron Man, may one day return to them, and when he does, I want you, there as a member of the Avengers, to smash him from within. That is why I dissipated many months' supply of my Delta energy cells to transport you here through molecular tranjection. Now hand me your sword. I shall make certain improvements upon it which will multiply its present power 100-fold. Forget it, Mandarin. You picked the wrong boy this time. The swordsman isn't anyone's agent, ever. What? You think you have a choice? No one resists the will of the Mandarin. Only Iron Man has ever successfully defied me, and for that fatal mistake I pledge to destroy him. Now observe. At the slightest touch of one of my mystic rings, 2 energy spheres rise from beneath the flooring. Real clever, Mac, but parlour tricks aren't my cup of tea. Do you still call this a parlour trick? Can't hold my sword. Something's pulling it from me. Without a second's thought, the fighting mad his tunic and charges forward. No one takes my sword from me without fighting to the bitter end for it. Witless, a fool, do you think to impress the Mandarin with such savage, unthinking tactics? All I need to do is activate another of my rings, and you shall remain thus helpless until you realize it is your own advantage to serve your master. Meanwhile, inside the New York mansion of millionaire Tony Stark, which serves as headquarters for the mighty Avengers, I don't like to air my dirty laundry, my dirty linen in public, but now that we're behind locked doors, where we can't be overheard, if you have any complaints to make about my leadership, ha, what leadership? Don't listen to him, Cap. He's spoiling for a fight. Stay out of this, Wanda. It's between Hawkeye and myself. You're blamed right, it is. I'm sick of the way you try to push your weight around all the time. Do you read me? Loud and clear, Featherbrain. And get your finger out of my face before you lose it. Have a care, Hawkeye. Is to be challenged. Perhaps someone more capable than you should do it. If you're referring to yourself, don't make me laugh. Take away your crummy. I won't try to stop them yet. It's time they had a chance to uncork their frustrations and hostilities. Let them be, Wanda. Pietro won't appreciate your interference at a time like this. If you anger my brother, you also anger the Scarlet Witch. I can even beat your speed with one of my arrows. I think not, braggart. I shall race your arrow and prove it. Okay, smart guy. See that calendar on the wall? Let's see if you can get there ahead of my fastest arrow. Put up or shut up. Make yourself useful, winghead. Can you say, ready, set, go without stumbling? Fire at any time. It matters not to me. Then get it over with. A split second later, at Cap's command, both the arrow and the human streak for their target in a blur of lightning-fast motion. Go! Nothing that lives can match the speed of my master's arrow. Nothing. Twing! Except Quicksilver. You did it, my brother. You tore the sheet before the arrow touched it. No longer will Hawkeye claim that his is the greatest power. Want to throw your shield and have me race it, Captain America? No thanks. I get the message, Pietro. How about you, lad math? Big deal. What does one race prove? And as an uneasy truce seems to fall upon the Avengers, their vanished foe engages in some introspective soul searching on the other side of the globe. That Mandarin character is a lot more formidable than I thought. Perhaps the time has come for the swordsman to change his tune. Why should I waste my time fighting him when the Avengers are the real enemy? If he can humble them, as he claims, why should I look a gift horse in the mouth? Time for me to tackle him again later after he's served his purpose. Okay, Fu Manchu, let's talk things over. Ah, I see you have come to your senses. That is good. I'm willing to string along with you for a while, but I'm putting no time limit on it. When the kicks are gone, I cut out. Is it a deal? Your self-imposed terms do not interest me. We have more urgent matters to discuss, such as your sword. I believe you will find some of these buttons I have added quite interesting. They shall make you a worthy ally of the Mandarin. Here, take it and familiarize yourself with its new powers. It works like those rings of yours. Now each button activates a different battle device. Ah, so the one you have just pressed releases bolts of man-made lightning. Amusing, is it not? But mark this well, swordsman. Should you ever attempt to use your blade against me, you will regret it. The devices will reverse themselves, and it is you who will be their target. You cover all the bases, don't you? Indeed, the Mandarin leaves nothing to chance. But enough talk. You will come with me now. It is time for you to return to the Avengers, and this time you shall be accepted as a member of their unsuspecting group. What makes you so sure? I will show you. Here, in my hidden, I have spent years developing undreamed of wonders of science, and one of my greatest efforts has been this inflatable matter recreator. You know something, mister? I'm beginning to wonder how Iron Man ever managed to beat you in the past. An unfortunate choice of words, Swordsman. I would prefer to say he merely escaped from me. Now please observe. I've devoted many months to studying my armor-clad foe. I know enough about him how to perfectly recreate his lifelike image. You weren't kidding. It's him. No, merely a perfectly accurate pseudo image of Iron Man, completely under my control. But only we two know that the words he shall speak are mine, and being merely an image, I can project him anywhere on Earth. Thus, the time has come for us to return to the Avengers once more, as our wondrous tale approaches its startling climax. Look, we have an unsuspected visitor. I don't get it. He's supposed to be battling the Titanium Man in Europe right now. How did he come in? The doors are still locked. No need to explain it here. It's all in suspense. Issue number 70. I'm still in Europe, but between rounds, I'm sending my projecto image to you because I have a message of great importance. I'll buy that, partner, but your voice sounds kind of strange to me. Naturally, the tonal quality is greatly distorted due to the distance my image must travel. It concerns the Swordsman. He must be accepted for membership in the Avengers. I personally sent him here to join our team. What? When he first came to you, he attempted to prove how powerful he is, how useful he could be to you, but you misunderstood. You didn't give him a chance. That's your story, Tinhead. We sized him up ourselves, and he wasn't our cup of tea. It's for us to decide who joins the team, not a has-been like you. Hold on, Hawkeye. No one talks to Iron Man that way, not in my presence. Let them finish, Cap. Iron Man is no child. Surely he can speak for himself. I haven't time for a lengthy debate. I'll just ask you one question, Hawkeye. What would you have become of you if you had not relaxed our standards enough to allow you to join? Even though your record was hardly spotless. I see you have no answer to that, my quick-tempered friend. I can remain no longer, but once again, on my word as an Avenger, I vouch for the Swordsman, and I ask you to accept him for membership. Well, if it's all right with Captain America, maybe I do shoot my mouth off too much. Iron Man's word is good enough for me. That settles it. Well, I'll be. You did it, Mandy. There, I've erased the image of Iron Man. Now it's your turn. You must reach the Avengers at once before they have time to consider what has happened and become suspicious. You sure figure all the angles. That is why I am the Mandarin. And now, farewell. He's sending me back the way I came. Well, anyhow, it beats taking a bus. I've got to say one thing for that Mandarin. He may not be the guy I'd most like to be stranded on a desert island with, but I'd sure rather have that Oriental oddball with me than against me. Meanwhile, hey Cap, I know that Iron Man is kinda like an elder statesman around here, but I thought we made our own decisions on this team. Look, Robin Hood, we're a fighting team, not a debating society. The matter's settled, so get off my back, mister. Are you sure you fought on our side during the war? You'd make a great dictator. Hey! Someone just have unplugged a rat hole. Look who's here. At ease, Hawkeye. I'll take over now. Stand aside. You know why I've returned. I took the liberty of picking your lock with my sword. Then, despite some muffled grumbling from Hawkeye, the swearing-in ceremony is quickly completed. Congratulations, Swordsman. You're one of us. Now, welcome to the Avengers. Glad to be with you, Cap. Maybe even gladder than you think. Next thing you know, we'll be swearing in Doctor Doom. Don't let Hawkeye bug you. He's not too easy to get along with. But when the chips are down, he's all Avenger. He doesn't bother me. I can handle a dozen like him any day. I hope you'll never have to prove that statement. Now, come on, I'll show you around. By the way, you never told me what your connection with Iron Man is. It's sort of confidential. I'd better let him explain it when he returns. And I'll just keep my eye on you till then, fella. He's suspicious, even more than Hawkeye. But he has no proof. The Swordsman is never far from the watchful eye of a fellow Avenger during the probationary period. They watch me constantly. I have not yet won their trust, but what does it matter? And then, one day during a rest period, they're not looking. This is my chance to complete the Mandarin's trap. This little gadget will look like another innocent dial on their control panels. They'll never suspect that it's a bomb capable of finishing them all when Iron Man shows up. None of them saw me fasten it to the panel. The Mandarin can set it off by remote control at the right moment. But I wish I could save the Scarlet Witch. She's so beautiful to be harmed. Later that night, a phantom figure awakens the startled swordsman. Do not be alarmed. This is merely a projectile image of myself. I don't care what you call it. I don't like uninvited guests. And that goes for you too. Do not bore me with your prattling. Did you plant the bomb? Sure, it was a breeze. Ah, so that is good. I'm here to warn you. I've changed my plans. I'm too impatient to wait the return of my chosen victim. You must leave at once. I shall set off the bomb tonight. No, you'll kill them all. How come? What about Iron Man? This will speed his arrival. When he learns of their fate, he will come to investigate, and then we shall trap him. Wait, it's too sudden. Let's talk it over. What about the girl? Mandarin. He's gone. For long torturous moments, the swordsman stands motionless, his brain seething, until... I never expected it to happen this way. I can't let him do it. Not like this. Not without a chance. Thus, within seconds, I could take pride in a victory in battle, but this is different. Even as an enemy deserves a fighting chance, the swordsman cannot stoop to assassination. It's coming undone. There, I've pried it loose. Once it's released from the panel, it can no longer be detonated. Swordsman, you're tampering with our control panel. In your hand, a nitro bomb. Our suspicions were correct. You are part of a plot to destroy us. Captain America, no, wait, I can explain. I bet you can explain, mister. You always were good at talking your way out of things, but now it's too late. Did you take us for amateurs? I ran into enough booby-trap bombs in a World War II to be able to smell one a mile away. Wait, it's not what you think. I wasn't just planting it now. Stand where you are. Don't make any sudden moves. Cover him, Hawkeye. Did you think I needed you to tell me that, winghead? No, you've got to listen to me. You heard the man. He said no sudden moves. But before Hawkeye's blast arrow can reach its target, the swordsman's uncanny blade is out and flashing. I've got to fight them. There's no other way. I cannot make them believe me, and I can't blame them. We can never understand each other. We were born to be foes. Nothing can ever change that. Now that it is out in the open, I've been waiting for this chance. Cling! The sword doesn't exist that my shield can't parry. Ah! No one has ever gotten past my slashing sword before. No wonder he's become a living legend. At that moment, the swordsman's finger touches the buttons the Mandarin has added to his weapon, and flame enough to put any foe to rout. Can't get any closer to him. The heat is too intense. Plan G, as we rehearsed it. Perfect. By travelling at top speed, you create enough of the air vacuum to snuff out any sudden flame. Blast it. I can't get any arrows past his lightning fast sword. Can't fend them off much longer. I've got to escape while I can. He's trying to make it through the door, but an infallible hex will stop him. I was about to reach the door, then something made me change direction. I'm running toward the wall. Can I be going mad? But mad or not, the Mandarin's disintegrator button will reduce that control panel to atoms. Made it. Wait, what's that? Hawkeye's arrow, Captain America's shield, about to hit me. But a sudden masterful sweep of sword deflects the fateful shield, causing it to strike Hawkeye's boller arrow and render it useless. This gives me a breathing spell, but only for a matter of seconds. If I can just make it to the door through all this flame. But the watchful Scarlet Witch senses the swordsman's intent, and so only the slightest bit of my hex power will be necessary this time. Zzz. But Wanda suddenly learns to her dismay. I was too hasty. I forgot that a dense cloud of steam would result from my setting off the automatic sprinklers. Don't let him sneak under cover all the steam. But when the vapors finally dissolve, he's gone. Listen, an explosion from outside. The bomb he carried. Do you think it got him? Let's hope so, Wanda, for our sake. But on a nearby rooftop, I suspected the Mandarin would try something like that when he realised I betrayed him. Lucky I threw the whole thing into the air as soon as I heard the mechanism begin to throb. And now, it's over. The Avengers will be out to get me, and the Mandarin too. Too bad it had to end this way. There's something about being an Avenger, even a bogus one, that seems to get into your blood and never let go. Never again will I take a partner I failed because of the swordsman to avenge my honor. He too must be destroyed. The end. If you kind of suspect we'll be seeing some more of the swordsman from time to time, you must admit there's a chance that you're right. As for Mandy, he's harder to forget than a bee sting, so join us again next-ish when we'll have a whole flock of surprises waiting for you, all with that slightly sensational Lee Heck magic. Till then, face front and be good to each other. Well, guys, that was the end of that. I hope you enjoyed it. That was issue number 20. It's getting good for 1965. It's been all right. But yeah, I'll catch you same time, same place tomorrow. Have a good rest of your evening, good day. Until next time.